After clicking on bundling, you will be redirected to the bundle processing page where you will find two options: standard bundle process and custom bundle process. If your products are a result of only one step process, then go for a standard bundle process. In case your products are a result of more than one step process, then go for custom bundle process. Click on bundling, click on continue under custom bundle process. You'll be redirected to the processing page. Click on add new process. Add process 1 form will show up. Here you will have to define the process 1 for your products. SKU is storage keeping unit, so you will have to define SKU per product that you manufacture. So enter the process name. You can add multiple SKUs by clicking on add SKU button. So for SKU 1, select the input material, enter the input quantity. Here the input quantity and output quantity is basically defining the ratio input is to output. You can take any standard quantity, enter the product, what you're going to manufacture, and product type. Specify the output quantity, select the HSN code, and define the process. You can describe here what the process is there. Now for multiple SKUs, as I already said, that you can click on add SKU and you will have another set of SKU form. You have to repeat the process. Click on save process. You will see a message process and SKUs added successfully. Click on OK button and you'll be able to see your process that you defined just now. You can click on I button to view your process details. Here you can see the complete details of what you mentioned in the add process 1 form. In case you wish to edit any detail of process 1, you can click on the edit icon under actions. Add process 1 form will open up again and you can edit whatever detail you want to. And then again you need to click on save process and your process will be saved. Now click on add new process again for the process 2. Add new process 2 form will open up. Name the process, and here also you will have to define the same number of SKUs as in process 1. Select input material. Here the point to notice, the input material in the second process 2, will be the outputs from process 1, that is the previous process. So select the input material, enter the input quantity. Again here as well you need to enter the input quantity and output quantity as input is to output ratio. You can select any standard number, enter the product, enter the product type, specify the output quantity, select HSN code and describe the process. Repeat for all the SKUs. And click on save process. You will see a message, process and SKUs added successfully. Click on the OK button and you will be able to see the second process added to the list. You can view this process as well by clicking on I icon under view process details. Same way you can edit this process as well by clicking on edit icon under actions button. Same way, you will have to define all the processes that you have for your products that you manufacture. Like in the video, you can see that we are going for process 3. You name the process, and now here, as you can see, the input material, these are the outputs from the second process. So for every process defining, you will have the input material from the previous process outputs, except the process 1, where you will have the input material as the rubber that you have procured from your suppliers. Once you're done defining all the processes, click on finish defining process. One thing to note here is that you can only edit your processes before clicking finish defining process. Once you click on finish defining process, you will not be able to edit your processes anymore. So make sure that you have viewed the details and you're sure about the processes. Click on finish defining process. You will see a message, custom process defined successfully. Click on OK. The page will reload and you will be taken to the custom bundle processing process 1. You can view your product info by clicking on manufacturer profile and then product info. You will be taken to your product info page where you will be able to see the products that you have defined in the process. You can click on eye icon to view the details. If a product has multiple types, you can view that detail as well here. You need to note one thing, that here you cannot edit anything, any detail. You just can view the details of your products that you have defined.